Hello, boss, and welcome back to SFX Zero BroFive production, next part of Skyrim VR. So, I don't remember what we was doing last time actually. I think we are on Nightingale now. That's what I'm pretty sure of. I can't move. There we go. Oh, that is removed. Oh.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
I stole your costume. I asked the same question
The
of you.
last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
They're lost. What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
How are you to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Wait a moment. You're Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
I have the key.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Dead.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale.
I did this for my
That's
trouble.
quite a noble sentiment for someone in our, well, in your line of work. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Carlisle helped me.
Carlisle? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Then take the key and right all the wrongs.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
How can a spirit die?
The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Evermare, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Then I'll have to proceed
I'm
alone.
afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Evermare and replacing the key. Good luck, Nightingale.
I have nothing more to ask of him. But this is kind of tricky to use because instead of pressing forward on the pad, as I always have, I have to press sideways now, which is harder to do.
I sense death comes for me now.
I might be using the most weird tactics to do this, but still. Whoa!
No one hides from my danger.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. So legging your way through that, not the best idea you could have. That was actually pretty good damage. Yeah. Children does actually do the best amount of damage. And I like how this looks. I mean, just look at the blade. Let's see, there should be a shame somewhere nearby. I don't remember exactly where though. There's no way it should be nearby. Maybe there was a lever. That is a very nice ass, all things considered. Have a staff frostbite? There it is. You can barely see it behind there. Oh, only in the darkness you can see. That makes sense. I got past oh! I was not ready for that one. Twilight Sepulchre Inner Sanctum. Ah!
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's
I
been
can't see
moments.
her eyes clearly. I want to check them out more properly. But it's,
So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize
I think
is
that's
your
Kavaya.
actions were expected
Or Benio.
and
No, that's
represents
Kavaya.
nothing more
That has
than the
boobs.
fulfillment of your
No breast, but that one.
Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize.
No, I don't care about that.
Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth.
I have no hunger for
I
that.
bid you to drink deeply from the Evermere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born.
Okay.
The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Lord. See to it you stay this time, won't you?
Hi, Kavaya.
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Fish, it sounded different.
I wouldn't take that to
Indifferent.
heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What's this about becoming an agent of the journal?
The circles at the base of the Evermere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
I can't be all three.
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
So what now?
Your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre in order to defend it.
And you?
Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
Beginning of
Like
what?
perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
Tell me about the agent of
This
strife.
agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger.
I'm gonna take the agent of strife because also I'm a werewolf, so oh, that's crazy fire. So, that does of course mean that we are done with most stuff, which does now mean we have to start another. And we don't know the 4 main quest line, and the main quest line is still there, but I do wonder, should we do that now? I planned to do Dragonborn afterwards, but I haven't really set that as a specific time, and I do want to do that. Yeah, let's do that Dawn God quest line. this way. Shadowmare can take care of those guys. I mean, I have no reason to kill them, really. I can use this heavy armor. This sword is pretty good. It freezes them in place, so and it does quite a good bit of damage. I used this actually in my non-recording gameplay of Skyrim. I'm going to play heavily mod Skyrim Special Edition. I'm not going to do that because several of the mods does make the game not safe for work. But it makes it way more immersive.
You here to join the Dawn Guard too? Truth is, I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you. Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess.
You know, you have a very high chance to actually turn you into a vampire when you hunt vampires.
Lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure Isran will sign you right up.
I think I killed one or two. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I killed any vampires so far. Okay. Sugar!
Changed your mind, huh? The Dawn Guard could use somebody like you.
What? You're a vampire,
Isran's going to like you. He's up the hill in the fort. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material. Report to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, and get moving if you're serious about it. The vampires aren't going to wait around to make their next move.
Well, I'm gonna still try to see if I can find the crossbow that I can use it. No. If I want the crossbow I use it, I'm gonna actually have to wait for him to go there and start firing it.
Why are you here to run? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why.
Oh, show it!
Vigilants are under attack everywhere.
They didn't even
Vampires are much more
flinch!
dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Why is my body not showing?
Carset is dead.
Oh yeah, the Nightingale armor does not show body.
Dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. So who are you? What do you want?
I thought you were looking for
You
vampires.
heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notices. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires. While we're getting the fort back, Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to the recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell her about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran.
I can tell you this, in that crypt is the sexiest vampire of all of Tamriel.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there.
This makes me dizzy.
Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea.
They
You
were
Vigilants were never trained.
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft.
I'm gonna look for crossbow bolts. I think they only are on the roof, actually.
Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
My name is Agnew, sir.
Do I look like a servant? I'm not a soldier, and you're not joining the army.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you to step forward? Fall boy. What's your weapon?
My weapon.
We could become a vampire, but I'd prefer to be a werewolf. It just feels right, you know? What the hell is happening here? I need to get up there, but I don't know the way. I don't know the way.
Right again.
Oh, that's how you do to get through the stairs faster. Damn it. I failed it again. Easiest way to get there, I think it's yeah. I'm over-encumbered? Ha! I'm over-encumbered. When did that happen? I'm not gonna use this, so... Let's go home actually, first of all. Drop off some stuff. Say hey to my wife that's gone missing. And so on and so on. I think she's very well missing. Best dagger I can have, that's the best sword. Drop off 2 crossbow and 2 war axes. Then drop off that sword because I don't need it anymore. Whoa, 11,000 gold. Hey, you are Shinoru!
A good house. You chose well.
Has
It
Story made any money?
Here, this is your half, love.
Damn, you're a good trader. 3,600 gold. And that's half of what she actually earned. So she actually earned 7,200 gold. I'm probably gonna have to go mountain climbing now. Oh vampire, I will find you and kill you. Something like that. Let's go and meet the sexiest vampire that exists. Sorry, I took a wrong turn somewhere. I don't know where though. Bye-bye. Alright, before we go in there, I'm gonna just do something. That's gonna work out well.
Vigilance. Don't know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson of their whore.
Okay, it works well enough, I say. My werewolf blood should keep me from being able to get turned into a vampire. It works. I'm not gonna bother looting anything because there's nothing I want anymore. This is fun.
Is someone there?
do anything. I wasn't allowed to do anything there. He doesn't get that either. Now we got hurt. Pretty well.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to stand up.
Forwards.
What was that?
Okay, how did that happen? I didn't even press that button. Okay, you're supposed to put your hand on it, but if you remember, I have no hands. So how the hell would this work? I'm pressing the button, but you just tried to spin me. Ah. I did it! Somehow. Now where the hell is that one? There it is. Put that there. Easiest puzzle ever. No, you can have very much one time doing this. Yeah, Lord Harker would never ever figure this out. We'll release something evil, it looks like. Texas, vampire, and all the time here.
Who sent you here?
We should have downloaded Serrano Lake or something like that. Who are you
I was
expecting?
expecting someone like me, at least.
Are you,
Vampire, yes.
what are we about to village?
It's complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home.
Not happening. Where do we need to
My
go?
family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serrana. Good to meet you.
Let's see, this way? No. I guess you could actually take the same way you came in, huh? Oh fuck. surprised it actually works with the crossbow. Suppose it's easier to aim, but still. I can't see a shit here.
Does the air feel heavy down here?
Okay.
Who's there?
Oh, this thing wins! Firestorm! I like this crossbow. Oh, come on! Stop turning me the wrong way several times in a row. Okay, I should actually have ended this stream by now. I mean, this recording by now. So, I suppose we're gonna do it now then. So at least that was all I have for Skyrim VR this time, but hit like and subscribe, and I see you next time. BroFive!